you know some actions could emotionally hurt your cat? They don't speak, but they feel deeply. Every move, every word, can impact your bond with your furry friend. If you love your cat, don't let small mistakes break that trust. In today's video, we'll reveal things you might be doing without realizing that are leaving your cat stressed. Don't miss it. Your cat deserves the best, and it's time to understand what's hurting their heart. Stick around and learn how to strengthen your connection. Calling them for something negative. A lot of the time, without meaning to, pet parents call their cats for situations they don't like baths or trips to the vet. When a cat starts associating your voice with negative experiences, they may start avoiding you. This kind of negative association can damage their trust in you. Instead, try calling them for things they enjoy, like playtime or meals. This helps to build a positive bond. Cats are super sensitive, and if they start hearing their name linked to something unpleasant, they'll want to stay away. If your cat starts linking your calls to bad stuff, they'll become more standoffish. This can lead to emotional distance. So, be sure to create fun, rewarding moments when you call them. It'll help keep the trust strong. Additionally, linking your voice to negative events can cause anxiety. Your cat will become nervous every time they hear their name. This can lead to more reclusive behavior, making your relationship harder. Cats thrive on consistency and safety, so keep that in mind when interacting with them. So, when calling your cat, do it calmly and with no rush. Be patient, and instead of always associating your call with something unpleasant, offer them a treat or a fun toy. This will create a positive link and keep your cat emotionally healthy. Provoking them. Aggressive play, like pulling on their tail or blowing in their face, may seem funny to some, but it's really bad for your cat. These actions stress them out and create fear, which harms your relationship. Cats don't respond well to sudden movements or things they find threatening, so they may start avoiding you. Also, games that cause pain or discomfort will make your cat anxious and distrustful. Gatos don't like roughhousing or sudden gestures they consider aggressive. Even if you think you're playing, it's essential to pay attention to their reaction. If they seem uncomfortable, stop. When a cat feels provoked repeatedly, they might become more distant or even act out. This can lead to aggression, which only makes things harder. To avoid this, always watch for signs that your cat is uncomfortable and adjust your play style to make sure they feel safe and loved. Instead of playing rough, use toys that keep the fun safe and engaging, like feather wands or balls. That way, you're keeping your cat emotionally in check and strengthening your bond. Pushing them away. Cats are pretty independent, but they also need affection. When they seek attention and you ignore them, it can hurt them emotionally. Rejecting their need for affection can make them feel abandoned. This can lead to insecurity and distance in your relationship. Ignoring your cat's request for attention, especially when they come to you for love, makes them feel unimportant. This can cause them to become emotionally distant or withdrawn. Cats are creatures of habit, so they need regular interaction to stay emotionally healthy. Even on busy days, take a moment to show your cat some love. A simple pet or even eye contact can make them feel valued. If you always turn them down when they seek affection, they might find other ways to get your attention, like becoming overly clingy or even aggressive. The key is to balance your time and offer them attention, but within the bounds of your schedule. This ensures your cat doesn't feel emotionally neglected and helps keep your relationship strong. Physically or verbally punishing them. Physically or verbally punishing a cat can cause more harm than good. Spraying them with water or yelling at them can scare them and create emotional trauma. Instead of using punishment, try to understand what's behind your cat's behavior and deal with it calmly and positively. Verbal or physical aggression won't solve the problem and will only create fear. When a cat is punished in these ways, they start associating your presence with fear, which hurts your bond. This will make them more anxious and less trusting of you. One way to correct behavior is through positive reinforcement. Instead of punishing bad behavior, reward good actions and ignore the undesirable ones. This teaches your cat what's expected of them without causing stress or fear. In the end, punishment only creates distrust and anxiety. If you want your cat to stay emotionally healthy, be patient and consistent in your approach. This will build a safe and loving relationship with your pet. Leaving old food. Food is super important to a cat's well-being, and leaving old, stale food can emotionally hurt them. Not only does old food lose its taste and nutritional value, but it could also contain toxins that can harm your cat. Always make sure the food you offer is fresh and nutritious. Cats are very particular about what they eat. Feeding them old food can lead to health issues like digestive problems or kidney disease, and this affects their emotional state too. If your cat starts feeling sick after eating, they might begin to associate mealtimes with discomfort. To keep your cat happy and healthy, always provide fresh food and high-quality meals. Also, make sure the food matches your cat's age and health needs. This ensures they stay physically and emotionally content. Lastly, pay attention to whether your cat has preferences. This can help make sure they feel satisfied with their meals and prevent any emotional distress around feeding time. Neglecting them. Cats need daily attention. When they're neglected or left alone for too long, it can seriously affect their emotional state. Cats can get depressed or anxious if they don't receive enough affection and interaction. You might think they're fine on their own, but they need your company and care to stay emotionally healthy. Ignoring your cat's need for companionship can lead to behavioral problems. They may become more withdrawn, or they might act out to get your attention. Neglecting to spend quality time with them can create a rift in your relationship. Remember, cats are social creatures and need engagement with their human family to feel secure. You don't need to spend hours with them, but small, consistent acts of love and care go a long way. Whether it's playing with them for a few minutes or just sitting nearby, your presence makes them feel safe and loved. Ultimately, spending time with your cat strengthens your bond and keeps them emotionally balanced. If you're unable to spend time due to a busy schedule, consider setting aside a few moments during the day to show your cat that you care. This will ensure they don't feel neglected and emotionally distanced from you. Ignoring basic grooming. Ignoring the basic grooming needs of your cat can hurt them emotionally. Cats need their coats brushed, nails trimmed, and teeth checked regularly. When these needs aren't met, it can cause discomfort and stress. Cats feel vulnerable when their hygiene isn't taken care of, and this can lead to emotional distress. Neglecting grooming can also lead to physical problems, such as matting in their fur or infection. When they're in discomfort, they might become irritable or withdrawn. This behavior change can lead to a breakdown in your relationship because your cat might begin to avoid interactions altogether. To prevent this, set up a grooming routine. Brushing your cat's fur not only keeps them clean, but also strengthens your bond. Trimming their nails and checking their health regularly shows your cat that you care about their well-being. This helps them feel safe and emotionally secure. Overall, maintaining your cat's grooming needs ensures they remain happy, healthy, and comfortable. It also shows them that they're valued, preventing emotional damage and fostering trust between the two of you. Disturbing them while they eat. Mealtimes should be a peaceful experience for your cat, not a stressful one. Disturbing them while they eat, whether by making loud noises, getting too close, or interrupting their meal, can upset them emotionally. Cats value their eating time, and disruptions during this period can make them feel anxious or on edge. When a cat feels rushed or harassed while eating, they may start associating mealtime with stress. This can cause them to eat less or avoid their food altogether. Not only is this bad for their physical health, but it also harms their emotional well-being, making them feel unsettled in their safe space. To avoid this, ensure that mealtime is a calm and quiet time for your cat. Keep distractions to a minimum and allow them to eat at their own pace. This helps them enjoy their food and feel more comfortable in their environment. By respecting their mealtime and giving them the peace they deserve, you'll help keep them emotionally stable and strengthen the bond between you and your cat. Not offering mental stimulation. Cats need mental stimulation to stay emotionally healthy. Without it, they can become bored, anxious, and frustrated, which may lead to behavioral problems. Simply giving them food and shelter isn't enough. They need challenges to keep their minds active. A lack of stimulation can result in depression or even destructive behavior. When cats don't have enough mental stimulation, they may start showing signs of boredom, like excessive grooming, scratching furniture, or becoming aggressive. These behaviors are their way of dealing with emotional distress caused by a lack of engagement. Make sure to provide your cat with stimulating toys, puzzles, and activities. Interactive toys, like laser pointers or puzzle feeders, can keep them entertained and mentally engaged. Changing up the activities will keep them from getting bored and allow them to express their natural hunting instincts in a safe, fun way. By offering a variety of activities, you help your cat stay emotionally balanced and content. Regular mental stimulation is key to a happy, well-adjusted cat. Yelling at them. Yelling at your cat might seem like a way to get their attention, but it actually causes them stress and fear. Cats have very sensitive ears, and loud noises can be terrifying for them. When you yell, it creates a negative experience that makes your cat feel unsafe and emotionally distressed. Rather than using loud tones, try using calm, soothing words when interacting with your cat. This creates a peaceful atmosphere that allows them to feel secure. Yelling can also cause your cat to become more distant, as they may begin to associate your presence with fear. Even if you're frustrated, try to remain patient and gentle with your cat. If they've done something wrong, redirect their attention to positive behavior instead of punishing them with harsh words. Your cat will respond much better to positive reinforcement and calm guidance. In the long run, avoiding yelling and focusing on gentle communication will help your cat feel more comfortable and emotionally connected to you. Ignoring their fears. Just like people, cats have things that scare them, whether it's a vacuum, loud noises, or unfamiliar people. Ignoring their fears can emotionally harm them. If a cat is scared and their fears aren't addressed, they may become anxious, stressed, or even aggressive. It's important to recognize what frightens your cat and take steps to minimize those situations. Forcing your cat into situations where they feel scared can lead to emotional trauma. Instead of pushing them into uncomfortable situations, allow them to approach new experiences at their own pace. This will help them feel safe and secure rather than anxious and stressed. If your cat is afraid of something specific, like a certain noise or object, do your best to avoid exposing them to it, or desensitize them slowly in a controlled way. By being mindful of their fears, you'll help your cat feel more confident and emotionally stable. Understanding and addressing your cat's fears not only prevents emotional harm, but also strengthens the trust between you and your pet. They'll feel more secure, knowing you're looking out for them. Forcing new friendship. Cats are territorial animals, and introducing them to new people or pets can be stressful for them. Forcing a cat to meet someone or something new before they're ready can cause anxiety and emotional distress. Each cat has their own pace when it comes to socializing, and it's essential to respect that. Pushing them into uncomfortable social situations can lead to fear and even aggression. When a cat is forced to interact with someone they aren't comfortable with, they can feel trapped and unsafe. This leads to emotional discomfort and can cause them to become more withdrawn or fearful of new people. It's important to let them approach new experiences on their own terms and avoid rushing the process. If you're introducing your cat to a new person, take it slow. Let your cat explore and engage with the new person at their own pace. Positive reinforcement, like treats or playtime, can help make the introduction feel less threatening. Never force a cat into an interaction they're not ready for, as this can have long-term emotional consequences. By respecting your cat's boundaries and allowing them to adjust to new situations gradually, you help prevent stress and build trust, ensuring that your cat remains emotionally balanced. Keeping the litter box dirty. Cats are extremely clean animals, and keeping their litter box dirty is a major source of stress for them. If their litter box isn't kept clean, they may refuse to use it, leading to accidents around the house. This can cause a lot of emotional stress, as cats are creatures of habit and rely on their environment to feel safe and secure. Not only does a dirty litter box make your cat uncomfortable, but it can also lead to health problems, like urinary tract infections or other issues. The smell and mess from an unclean box can create a stressful environment, making your cat feel like their territory is no longer safe. This emotional discomfort can affect their behavior and relationship with you. To keep your cat feeling secure, make sure their litter box is cleaned regularly. Scoop it daily and change the litter as needed. It's also important to place the litter box in a quiet, accessible area where your cat feels safe using it. A clean, comfortable environment helps prevent stress and keeps your cat emotionally content. By maintaining a clean litter box, you show your cat that you care about their well-being and help them maintain their sense of comfort and security. This simple step can prevent a lot of unnecessary emotional distress. Ignoring signs of pain or illness. Cats are known for hiding their pain, but they do show signs when something's wrong. If you ignore subtle behavioral changes, like a decrease in appetite or increased aggression, you may be missing an opportunity to address a health issue. Not addressing pain or illness can cause your cat to suffer emotionally, as they don't understand why they feel bad and may feel confused or scared. Ignoring signs of illness can lead to a worsening condition, which affects not only your cat's physical health, but also their emotional well-being. When a cat is in pain, it can become more withdrawn, anxious, or aggressive. They may avoid you because they associate you with their discomfort, further damaging the emotional bond. If you notice any changes in your cat's behavior, it's important to take them to the vet for a checkup. Early detection of health issues can prevent them from becoming more serious and can help your cat feel better physically and emotionally. Being attentive to their health is crucial for maintaining a happy, trusting relationship. By recognizing and addressing any signs of pain or illness, you show your cat that you care about their well-being, which strengthens your bond and helps them feel safe and loved. Not cleaning their resources. Just like their litter box, your cat's food and water bowls need regular cleaning to ensure they're not exposed to bacteria or mold. Dirty bowls can make your cat sick and cause emotional stress. Cats can be very particular about cleanliness, and offering them food or water in a dirty bowl can create an uncomfortable experience for them. When a cat drinks or eats from a dirty bowl, it may cause digestive issues or even worse, infections. This can lead to discomfort and anxiety, as your cat associates mealtime with unpleasant experience. Keeping their bowls clean is an easy yet effective way to show them that you care about their comfort and well-being. To maintain a clean eating environment, wash your cat's bowls daily and always make sure their food is fresh. Cats are creatures of habit, so consistency and cleanliness is key to ensuring they feel comfortable and secure during mealtime. In the end, a clean and well-maintained feeding area helps prevent unnecessary stress and keeps your cat emotionally stable. It also reinforces your relationship by showing them that their health and comfort are important to you. It's easy to forget that our cats are emotional beings with complex feelings and needs. By avoiding these 15 things that can emotionally hurt your cat, you can build a stronger, more trusting relationship with your furry friend. Remember, small actions like providing fresh food, keeping their space clean, and giving them love and attention go a long way in keeping them happy and healthy. Your cat depends on you for comfort, safety, and love, so always be mindful of their emotional well-being.